So this happens to me at parties a lot. I'm there and someone comes up to me and asks me, "Oh my god, why aren't you drinking?" Right? And my response is, "I don't drink." Right? Because I don't drink. Apparently, that's an invitation to come and ask some really invasive questions about my decisions and why I make them in my life, because followed up by that is why, and when I say I'd rather not go into it, they follow up with more whys, which isn't good at all. Hey, pro tip, if somebody says I don't want to go into something, don't go into it. Right? Just don't do it. I'm a completely sober individual. Right? There are reasons for it. Again, I'd rather not go into it in video form, but this leads to some consequences in the social sphere. We live in a world where consuming alcohol is the norm. That's like what most people do, so me, as someone who doesn't do that, I'm the abnorm. Right? Which to me is kind of silly, right? Not doing a thing that is actually putting poison into your body is the abnorm. It's fine, like you do you, I don't mind, I don't do it, but why am I weird? It is much easier to socialize when you are partaking in the drink, for sure, totally, absolutely. However, there are people out there who either can't do it, don't want to do it, or are just not into it at all, and that's also okay. It's all okay. Everything's okay as long as you're not hurting anyone. So like a typical interaction at a party when I'm talking to somebody who I maybe don't really know too well, but who are asking me about my life and trying to get to know me, which is awesome, usually goes something like this. "Oh my god, why don't you drink? Why aren't you drinking? Do you not drink? Why don't you drink?" Yeah, I don't drink. It's not something I do really anymore. It's not a thing for me in my life. "Oh my god, are you okay? Like all of us are drinking. Are you fine? Are you okay? Are you fine?" Here's another tip. I would tell you if I'm not fine. Either that or I would leave, right? Or I would be visibly not fine, right? If I'm okay, if I'm at a party and I'm okay, right? Pretty much in like every party scenario, I'll get asked if I'm okay like 15 times throughout the night, and it's definitely that much, and it definitely is pretty annoying. So like, don't do it. On the one hand, it is like super kind of you to check in on me. Like that's great, that's awesome. Empathy, go for it. Definitely a fan, but that's not really the best way to do it. Again, if I'm struggling, I'll look like I'm struggling, right? Or I won't be there, or I'll get myself out of there, right? Another thing that inevitably happens when I'm at a party is the host or somebody who's at the party will start offering me as many things as possible that are non-alcoholic. I have this like 1/16 of a orange juice carton. Do you want some of that? Do you want some of this orange juice? I found a glass of water just sitting on the counter. Do you want this? Do you want this? Do you need this? Is this something that you want in your life? Shockingly, you can socialize and be at a party without some kind of beverage in your hand. Matter of fact, I prefer it, because I'm one who talks with his hands, as you all know very well. Listen, when I go to a party, I'm not looking for everyone at the party to cater to my specific needs. I'm looking to go to a party and have fun, and do fun things, and talk to my friends, and hang out, and stuff, yeah? And like I said, it is a really nice thing when someone does take into account your needs and your desire, but you can go too far with it, and it can become irritating. My reasons for not drinking are my own, really, and if I want you to know about them, I'll let you know about them, for sure. Also, not drinking is not that weird of a thing when you think about it. Right? It's not that weird. No one should ever make you feel bad about the choices that you make, provided those choices don't hurt anyone. But yeah, you shouldn't feel bad about it. And when I am at a party and people are grilling me about my past or just being in general patronizing about my life, I do feel kind of bad about it. And I don't want to feel bad about it. It's a really good thing in my life. One of the best things in my life that one of the best choices I ever made, ever. So yeah, that's what it's like, being the sober friend at a party, in case you were curious. Yeah, I'm sure some of you guys have similar experiences to this. If you want to share that, go ahead, there's a comment section, so do that. But yeah, as always, I'm Connor Manning, you've just become a little more awesome, and I'll see you guys on Monday. I'm back! I took a break for Bufferfest, the buffer break. Whoa, I just came up with that in my head, it was alliterative. It makes me happy. I hope you guys have been doing well. I have missed you terribly, but I'm feeling good, feeling great. Gonna come back, kick some butt on the YouTubes.